Hello, welcome. Welcome to our Thursday night stream, starting an hour later. But I'm really digging this new time change. We're moving it up an hour, but that also means we're continuing it out an hour. Um, and I'm actually very hyped for what we're working on today. Um, we are continuing here, and I'll just put it up. Mega Ran. This is some of the work I did from the last stream. Getting there. Certainly looking a lot better than the last time I worked on the piece, but that is to be expected. Um, it's good because I was working on this a little bit earlier today before I started with my actual job. Just kind of getting it to be in a more solid place and start to add a little more individuality to it, like with the hair and stuff. Still trying to get that together. Um, and just really adding more stylized expressions rather than straight up just like a character, ness. So I think it's about 70% the way there in terms of like the face and whatnot. I think the lips are a little off. Eyes could be maybe just a little bit better, and I just want to redo the ears again, which is fine because I think I said last time that the ears were going to be, um, I don't know, like a little bit of a maybe I like it, maybe it won't. But usually they're pretty easy. So, yeah. Uh, I do want to see. I was looking at before I started the stream how to bring in audio because I just feel like I keep audio meaning like music, something I can put on over the stream that just gives it a little more. What's the word? Just environment. So I'm not having to feel like I have to talk all the time because there's going to be times, and there have been times on the stream before where I'm really zoned into something and I'm really concentrated, and then I feel bad because I'm not talking on the stream, but then at the same time, like it's I gotta focus sometimes. I gotta really zone into what I'm doing, and um, I don't want you guys to sit there feeling like there's just dead air. So right now I am looking at ways to let's see here, bring in audio. I want to use Chrome. I just want to put lo-fi beats on the like lo-fi beats girl music because they offer like royalty-free music streaming. I listen to it all the time when I'm not streaming. So I figured, like that, great. That's the music I like. That's the music I would like to listen to when I'm streaming. So let's see here. Okay. I'm just trying to check out a program right now that will let me stream that from Chrome, but I'm not sure if it will let me. Let's see here. I don't know where it's gonna let me do that from. It's a little hot up here today too. Usually it is not that bad. I can see ZBrush is saving in the background already. The ever vigilant autosave by ZBrush. I feel like they put that in there because they know how much their the audio or not the audio the program crashes. So I'm very lucky it has not crashed yet on stream, but knock on wood, we keep that's combo going for many more streams of no fails from ZBrush. Okay. I don't know what this thing wants. Okay, so it's asking me to. Sure. So confusing. I'm just going to try it again because I think I missed a prompt. And I apologize I'm starting off the stream here, but I think I just really want to get this fixed. We don't have, a lot of people on the stream right now, so I feel like, it's okay. Let's just get this fixed and we'll have a much better stream for the rest of the time. Okay. Just your system settings to in the max. Modify. Okay. Okay. To match. Okay. I do not know what it wants me to do here. This is weird. It's asking me to change a security setting I've never touched before. And I have been using Macs for a long time, so it's a little sketch. Let me see here. Enable system extension. Is it an extension? I'm just going to watch a video on it real quick. I very much apologize. This is super like unstreamer, very unprofessional for the stream environment, I guess. But I'm doing it for the future of the stream, people. Okay. So this is Unshaker. Hijack Pro. Okay. Audio everywhere. Hijack Pro. Audio hijack, rather. I mean, it looks pretty sweet. I'm looking at audio hijack as the potential way to do this. But man, it is being a... Oh, here we go. Being a pain in the butt. Okay. See if we can find a 14-year-old YouTube tutorial on how to do this. Installation. We're troubleshooting now, live on stream. Oh my god. Of course, it's all just like setup, not an actual installation. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something I can just play over Chrome and it'll be okay. So let's see here. I wish Carhartt Gaming was on because usually he's down to do some live testing with me. Tube. See if I can. I'm just gonna leave it on and see how it goes. Let me just close this real quick. Not that. Bring this down. Okay. I'm just gonna hope for the best here and work on Megaran. So yeah, if you didn't hear from the last time, let me just turn this down just a little bit because I feel like I'm speaking over it now. Yeah, so I was talking about last time that I finished the Venom piece. I put some of that up on Instagram at Not Real Toys. I also put the first ever TikTok piece for Not Real Toys up, which actually got quite a few views. I was very surprised. I mean, people have been telling me that TikTok is a great place to get exposure and is underserved in terms of the art department, I guess you'd say. But yeah, it's been got like a little bit of a it was really cool to see it perform decently on TikTok, to my surprise. Like I don't have anyone following me on TikTok. I haven't been trying for TikTok, so I guess I need to. I just want to make sure I'm just making the most of this because it is a lot of effort, and I know that. I am certainly not complaining. It shouldn't be easy to be successful at this stuff, and develop a community, because if it was easy, we'd just be way too saturated. And I guess some people would say it already kind of is. But there is a prize in working hard on something and having it actually work out for you. And it doesn't mean that it's guaranteed, but okay. So I'm going to hide his glasses. I'm working on the eyes right now, and what I should be doing is bringing some some reference in like I did the last time. So let's bring some of that in. Got some good reference material already loaded up. Turn that on. Gonna have to shrink it down. I'm gonna put him in the corner there. And then we'll put another one in the other corner. So we have some more room in the center of the document. Okay. Let me look up. Oops. What it is for me is that the lips just are not the right shape for him. His chin comes out a little bit more. I think I'm gonna redo the beard on this character several times. Do that. If it would let me. It's not letting me. Oh my god, every time with the spotlight. I don't know why it does this. I also don't remember it doing it before. There we go. For some reason, when you turn spotlight on, it does not let you play with some brushes. There we go. Okay, turn that back on. Bring this down. It's going to take a second for me to get in the groove of things here. I'm just seeing a bunch of tiny things. And his cheek is just a little too defined there with that line. I want to smooth out just a little bit. Let's see if that helps. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Let me bring some more inspiration in. Some more reference photos. I'm going to find some new ones. Okay. That one's actually not a bad photo. I can use that one. I'll bring it here on the canvas in just a minute. I'm just collecting some stuff here. I'm getting a bit of glare from this. I got a bit of J.J. Abrams streams coming across here. Okay. I could just turn that off for the stream. I think it's the camera. Might have a little bit of smudge on it. It's just causing the light to smear off. Okay, let me download that piece. Ooh. I went too low res. Okay. Texture. Did I import it? Thought I did. Texture. Where is it? Oh, it does this sometimes too, where you import a texture and just does not show up. Very frustrating. Like ZBrush and textures and me lately have not been we have not been very nice to each other. Or rather, ZBrush and textures have not been nice to me. Let's try it again. Texture. It is being a jerk. All right. Let's look for another one. Open this up. You know, I think it is. I think the naming convention of the images I was trying to import kind of had a weird, probably a special character in it, and it just didn't understand what it would. Like, probably has some kind of special character limit. Also, why is it doing that lately too? That's so weird. So like, I do not need all the weird There's probably a very specific ZBrush reason for that, and I don't know it off the top of my head. Like, what is intensity there? Okay, that's it. It was intensity. I just figured it out. Awesome. So I can bring in this other piece that I really liked from last time, and it totally was not loading it. Ran, intensity. There we go. Finally. All right. Bring that one a little bit smaller. It's cool. Okay. All right, we're ready to go to work. You just save that. I'm just going to turn off this light for the stream. How was it? Okay. I was going to say. I do want to get a better picture of his particular glasses he has on. I'm going to see if I can find one real quick. Okay, I think I found one. Whoa! Ran 2. Bring that in. I think it worked this time. Yes. All right, we are heavy on the Mega Ran reference imagery on the stream. It's starting to look like a weird tribute stream, you know? I guess in some ways it is. But this is a commission piece for the amazing and legendary rapper, teacher, hero, Mega Ran. Just trying to soften up the cheeks right there. Bring that up a little bit. I got some points right there. I don't know why. He does have his little bit of a dimple, like it's like a side, you know, over here. You can see my mouse, like a little side dimple, you know. Whoa! That is not the desired effect I wanted. It pops up when he's smiling, so we got to make him smile. If he's not smiling, like right here, it's flat. So that's important to note. The song itself is called Tractor Beam. I can't say much else about it. I've heard it. I've listened to it. It's good. I like it a lot, so I'm very happy to be working on this piece for it. And I've seen the music video for it, which hasn't been released yet. It's pretty cool. It's really cool to be like a part of something, you know, that no one else has seen yet, and like, you know, it's going to come and be accessible to other people. You get to be a part of like a little cool special group that gets to see it first. I'm always a little envious at like Comic Cons and stuff when you know the show floor is closed, but all the people on the who get to work the show floor get special access to like walk around for a little bit and interact with people on the floor and get to see all the awesome stuff without having to worry about bumping into people, you know, because giant conventions like San Diego Comic Con or like a PAX or something like that, the show floor is such an important part of the experience, but like, man, sometimes it can get exhausting, you know, get exhausting bumping into people. It can get exhausting just trying to talk to people about stuff you're interested in, but there's like a long line, or to play something, or to talk to like one of the artists. It's just a part of the experience, you know. But I thought it'd be cool, like, man, if I ever get to be a part of that crowd, I will definitely take advantage of it. So I think I should have him smiling. Like right now, he's got a little bit of a sour face. I think the issue here is that I'm trying to give him the expression I see the most, which is him smiling. He smiles a lot. And it just honestly feels a little unnatural to me right now that he's not. So let's go ahead and smooth this away. That was easy. That like went away like nothing. My chat's being weird. And then we will go ahead and just give him a little bit of like an indent area for the mouth to be open, which will look like that. And I had this ZBrush, but I'm gonna have to crush that, which kind of sucks, but it's not a big deal. We're still trying to get the basic shape of the face, so unfortunately, we're gonna undo a lot of work just to figure out the best way to get the face looking the way we want it. Oh, get out of here. Turn that off. I'm going to just cover the nose. Bring the mouth up a little bit. And then, so his smile goes down still. That comes up. Bottom mouth comes up more. I'm just looking really over at this piece right here to see. It might help if I had one more of him smiling. This is the cover actually of his new album coming out, Live 95. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it. Live 95. Very cool. I just saw the vinyl of it. All right, here we go. Bring this photo into the stream. I don't know where to put it now. We got too many photos. I'm gonna put it over here. Just leave it for there right now. See, that one kind of comes up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. This is more of a character, stylized character at this point. Ooh, that's too high. That's too low. Give me just right. Here we go. Okay. So, get out of here. Autosave coming in. It's like I appreciate autosave, but also tries too hard sometimes. Oops. Trying to flatten that out a little bit. I've gotten better at doing lips, but mainly when the mouth is closed. When it's open, it's more challenging for me. Let's see how I can do this. Whoa, that's too much. Smaller. Also, his mouth is a lot less wide. I should have paid attention to that. I did not. That's my bad. And it's pretty high up to the top of his nose. So, maybe like around there. So my wife and I have been trying to complete Midnight Mass. We're a little behind there. Um, First, I want to say the Squid Game hype is totally justified. And I know Midnight Mass had a lot of, had some good, I don't know what you call it, like a little bit of time in the sun. People were talking about it, but like I'm still watching it and I'm loving it. I am very much like, I'm very happy to be streaming tonight. But if it was a not stream night, I would also be really hyped to be laying in bed, taking it easy, and watching the rest of Midnight Mass. Because I think we are at a point in the show where things are starting to be revealed. It's not a completely clear picture yet, I'm guessing, because I haven't finished it. You know, I might still be very surprised by what happens or is coming up. But I'm starting to see where it's probably going. I'm also, I have no clue. But I'm really digging it, and it is so well written. Everyone in that show, to me, feels believable. Like they all really live there. They are all living together in that community, and I feel like that's got to be so hard. I watch, a bunch of different shows throughout the year, and it is interesting to me how often we forgive lazy writing in TV. One of my wife and I's favorite shows is Lucifer. We watched it on a whim because it kept popping up on Netflix, and I was getting so tired of Netflix recommending it to me. Like, you should watch this because you watch other shows. I'm like, I don't want to watch this show. Show looks like cheesy CW, just meh. I also didn't know at the time it was based on the character from Neil Gaiman's Sandman, which is like, could not be more further from the source material in that, right? But I guess that character is technically technically yes, in the same way that like Lego Batman is technically yes based on like Batman, right? Obviously not like the same pedigree or anything like that, but it's yes, everything is a lot of things are technically, but that doesn't inform at all that it's anything like the source material. But yeah. I love Lucifer, the TV show, but there are times when it has some very just like, okay, it's not even like a tropey just from other genres. It's like just the show itself as like a procedural, kind of cop almost drama with a somewhat weaving in and out, seasonal thread. There's a lot of stuff in there. They just like, yep, I pretty much feel like I know where this is going because I've seen any other cop show ever, But then I watch a show like Midnight Mass. I'm just like, man, I'm eating way too much McDonald's, TV McDonald's, and not get enough TV shows like this, because this is the type of TV that will get you inspired. I'd really love to do a piece of on the priest from the show. Father, is his name Pruitt? Is that his name? I keep hearing Pruitt as like I think it's Pruitt as a name in the show, but I can't remember the priest's name. You know what? It makes me realize why something happens in shows so much that I don't understand. It's not a pet peeve. It's like right there on the cusp of being a pet peeve. Is when in a show, people say each other's name way too much, and not all like what people say in real life. Like the cliche is like when brothers and sisters in shows, say brother or sister, like, hey brother, it's like no brother and sister greet each other like that, But yeah, and maybe that's why they say characters' names so much in shows more so than I feel like people do in normal life. Maybe it's because they're trying to get the people watching to remember their names. Like they're establishing the names through repetition. I don't know. That's my theory I just came up with. But I am loving that show. There's so many of those shows I need to catch up on. We're getting through it. finally going to see Venom this upcoming week. I'm excited for that. I'm going to see Shang-Chi, but I don't know if it's still going to be in theaters by the time I get around to it, so I'll see. I hope it is. I would love to see it in theaters. It's just way harder to get to theaters when you got kids at home. Or in my case, a kid. I don't have kids. I have a kid, a little baby girl. All right, his lips look jacked, so bad. I'm just going to use the elastic tool brush to move it. Also, his nose got kind of I guess when I remeshed it, it got a little funky. His nose is a little more. Nostrils got to have a little more popping out profile. Put that there. Let me go ahead and just establish that line. Let me just go ahead and do that. I'm curious how this will look if I pinch it. A little too much pinch. Okay. I need to switch back to this because it's throwing me off. Why isn't oh, because I'm not actually on. Oh my god. Because I wasn't on the eyes. Just a little less focus. There we go. I need to put some teeth in there because it's looking pretty weird right now without the teeth. So I just want to see this old one. That was an older one, a little more joy in the face there. But I think if I add some teeth in here, it should even things up pretty quickly. Lower my chair a bit. My chair's a little too high. Turn my light up. It's a little low, I think. Here we go. Hey, Frank and Rosie, are you on? Can't see if anyone's on right now. I just want to know if you're on, if the audio sounds okay. If you can hear it, or does it sound okay? What do you mean, like a little off? Like an echo. Like I sound like an echo, or the music does. Because what's probably happening is it's coming through the microphone, and that's not ideal. Is my microphone okay? It probably is an echo, because I think what would be happening then, I'm just going to pause it then and go back to the sound stream. I really need to fix that this weekend, figure out what's up with it. Maybe tomorrow I'll experiment with that more. I think what's happening is it's coming out of my speakers a little bit, but it's still coming through the stream somehow. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for troubleshooting that with me. Kind of a bummer, but whatever. Hope it didn't. Hope it wasn't like enough to make anyone feel like they wouldn't want to watch the stream. That would also be a bummer. We're still very early on in this. I feel like if someone's gonna watch, they would say something like, "Hey, it's kind of weird. It's got some stuff going on in there." Okay. All right. Well, I will make an effort to figure it out tomorrow. It's gonna make me too paranoid if I stay with it right now. Like, is it echo? When I hear the word echo, I'm like, that sounds like an audio issue. How's my chin level? Having just ate ice cream again. It's like if I'm going to stream, I have to apparently go get ice cream from town. Okay, I'm trying to figure out a good. Thanks, babe. Man, this brush is not making it easy on me. Give me some nice. Give me just a nice indentation. Don't need much. There we go. What is the geometry right now on this? Weird. That is so weird. When did I divide that? Okay, there we go. All right, so the teeth helped. Definitely giving me some perspective, about how the mouth still looks a little off. That needs to be out more. It's really his lower jaw just needs to be fixed some. He's got a nice bright smile, so I want to capture that. But also, I don't want to get full crazy teeth. little bit more. Probably just back a little bit would help. There we go. And let's go ahead and lasso this. Reverse it. Flatten it. Flatten it out. Not that much. There we go. His front teeth just go a little... Okay. His eyes are still really... he's just got... just gotta fix these eyes, actually. Where are his eyelashes? There they are. I'm going to flatten them out. Bring them down where the eyes are. Bring that down one. Actually, I'm going to hide the eyelashes because they're making it harder for me to form the eyelids. And then his glasses need to come up a little bit. Just a little bit. Put some lines in. There we go. What do you think, Frank and Rosie? Need some outsider perspective. I think he needs more beard, is what it is, too. Then this one, his beard's a lot more full. I was copying it more off this one. I think could stand to get a little more beard up in here. I don't know how to do like a little bit of like a little, like, not patchiness per se, but you know what I mean, like it's like thinner in some areas. I've never really seen anyone do that, to be honest, so I don't even have like a good idea of like other artists I could look at that do it. Do artists just are like, you know what? Yeah, we don't do patchy characters. Let me say this because I'm liking where it's going. So cool. All right, good. Ooh. Whoa! What the heck? All right, ZBrush. It's just basically gonna mirror this mesh. What is happening? Oh, did ZBrush freeze? Did I jinx it? Ooh, his teeth were not colored in. guess one way would be just to add some like scratches to it. Like do that, and bring that in. Ooh, you don't need that much. Something like that, maybe. Add a little bit more and see how that looks. Okay. Not saying it's the best likeness, but I'm feeling it. I'll probably look at it again tomorrow and be like, "Oh my god, I said I like this on stream." Ooh, just had a RAM. Oh my god, like RAM warning pop up. Close everything else. Maybe if I put headphones on, I could play the music, and then only I would hear it and wouldn't go into the microphone. So let's try it as a test. Okay. All right. It's the right way. Put this on here. Thank God the Mac still has headphone port. Somehow the one port that's still was able to stay on the new MacBooks. Okay. Let me see here. Output. You can't hear any music, can you? Okay. Didn't think so. Okay. Seeing if maybe I can get it in there. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be challenging to get it in, so I don't know. Frustrating. I wish I could get it playing, but oh well. Whoa, what happened there? Okay. Okay. Sometimes it's good just to stop. And I'm thinking about like, that's my biggest like question about doing this live all the time on Twitch is that it doesn't really give me a chance to stop and like pause. But I think that's really my mind. Like maybe I mix it up. Maybe when I feel like I'm not sure if I'm making good progress or not, maybe I just play a quick game of something. Probably not. He's such a like I don't know. It's like a very smiling face. I feel like I want to make sure I capture it correctly. Whoa. Okay, I'll put it back on. Let me see. Hopefully it's not too loud. Lo-fi girl. All right, it's playing. I think what it is it's just playing through my microphone, so it sounds a bit maybe like not as high quality or something. Save that. Get loud. Okay. Very interesting. Oh, now it's fading. Like the song is fading out. So. How's that? Cool. He doesn't really actually have any lines on his forehead. I love adding lines to foreheads, and he doesn't really have one, so can't add it. All right, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Boom. The hair is all kinds of messed up, but right now from the front view, which is really the only view it's going to be on, it looks decent. Okay. Let me redo the ears again. I didn't like how those turned out. Delete. Insert. I wish I could have like 3 colors in my Switch library. It only lets you have 2. 3 would be nice. I wish professional ZBrush users could be watching this stream, and every time I complain about something, they'd be like, "Oh, that's a feature. You just gotta do this quick shortcut." And I'd be like, "Oh my god, thank you. I've been wanting to do that for so long, and I didn't know how." Make this go in a lot more. Reset. But it is nice to work with this music on, I'll say that. Like, it's nice to not just have my voice, you know? What's going on with that? Is it too close? Oh, snap. I saw what happened. See that? I cut that edge out. That sucks. I just need to make this wider. There we go. Okay. I really want to keep it simple, but at the same time, I'm not feeling it. Alright. I think this is the issue right there. I'm gonna just kind of leave it in. There you go. That's better. I like that more. I wonder if Card Gaming's not on tonight because he's busy packing, playing games. Oh, that's not the. I never use that brush anymore. I should get rid of it. I used to use the clay buildup brush a lot, especially when I was sculpting in Blender. Yeah. Yes, we are. We're going to maybe do some. There's a game that just came out, Back 4 Blood, which is a spiritual successor to the game Left 4 Dead, which I tried to get you to check out once, and you were horrified of it. Too much shooting, I recall you saying. I'm like, yeah, that's accurate. There is a lot of shooting in it. It's pretty much all there is shooting. And zombies screaming at you. But that just came out, and I think he just got it last night. So he's probably having a lot of fun playing that, and I think we'll play that when he gets here. How'd you think of one of the nights that we can go out and hang out? That go out for like our little adult night on the town, you know? No, Rosie. For sure. Although he's not really big into drinking. We'll see. And we can get drinks for sure. They're like, tough. Alright, those ears look a lot better. Before they just ain't quite. Or apps. We can go to TGIF. Unlimited apps. I like the ears that way. I think they're good. I'm not going to TGIF. That was a joke. I'm taking it back from the universe. All right. Well, I'm going to move on from the face for a bit. I don't know if it's done. I just feel like it looks done. So, but I also haven't been working on this that long. So I think it's time to work on the body, which is not this large. Trying to think where we can take him that I know he'll like. I mean, he'll like a lot of things, but like I'm trying to think of like a really special spot in town. I'd be like, check this out. This place is cool. I want to show this to you. You know. Yeah, but will they have a table for us that we can sit at for more than 45 minutes? Swanky. Such a fun word. Swanky. Yeah, only for 15. Hey, you guys can sit. You can have a water. You can have a water, but you know, don't push it. I wouldn't get appetizers and an entree. Maybe just apps. You know. Sorry. Bring this down even more. I might have to bring all this in more. Did I tell you that Megaran is actually from the Philadelphia area as well? He doesn't live in the area anymore, but he was born and raised in the city of brotherly love. Whoa. Oops. That looks like garbage. Get out of here. Can I turn that off? Okay. Figure out the best way, so it in half. Just getting some inspiration. Whoa. Just blocking out his torso right now. I'm not quite sure like how crazy the proportions I want to take are, so I'm a little bit in experimentation mode, feeling things out. And I don't create any type of reference for myself like in a 2D before I start. I like doing 3D as like the starting point for my work, and that's not like a take on or anything on how people do this. I know it's very common, very popular, very appropriate most of the time to do, you know, a 2D reference piece. Let me bring this in. You know, to help inform the direction of a 3D project should go. I'm gonna get my belly. I want to get so good at creating characters in 3D that I don't even need to do that, because I don't really enjoy doing 2D that much. I used to draw a lot, and it just takes a lot of effort, and I don't like that. I don't like it's limited, you know, and what I can do with it afterwards. And I think there's so many amazing 2D artists out there, and I'm also just drawn to you know, to doing 3D. Like for me, I really enjoy 3D art. I think it's just like it just has this appeal for me that 2D art. I mean, it's just different, you know. I can't compare it to 2D art because it's apples and oranges. You know, it's probably one of the. There's a lot of people that say apples and oranges to different things, and it's like, yeah, you can say that, but I feel like apples and oranges is very, very good analogy, I guess, for 2D and 3D art. Like it's so different from each other. I will say that 2D art is probably more interesting to watch people do. Just 3D art is so much like blocking and, you know, tidying up lines and stuff, and you're just like, okay, back and forth, Control Z. I'll just do that again. Whoa! I did not mean to do that. Just make it, I'm like really lazily making a perfect rectangle. I don't know why. That was such a lazy way of doing that. Also, like, not great way of doing it. I'm just gonna delete it. It's so stupid. Alright. We've dropped frames. That's good. None of the issues that seemed to be popping up last time. Actually, I can just cut that off like that. Boom. Having some issue here. Figure out the way I want him to look. Maybe we should just focus on the torso. What in the hell? Hide part deleted. Trying to figure out the arm, how that's gonna initially like fold out with the pose, you know. Should delete that. I'm just gonna model the form using the taper. I don't even know what that one does. Bring that way down. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. It was like way too high. I just gotta delete that. I'm gonna delete that. So that was right. That was the right choice. What's happening is that the body is too small right now, or the head's too small right now. There we go. Get out of there. Given a bit of like the muscle superhero physique. We had emailed each other, God, probably over a year ago about working on a piece together, and I asked him, like, do you want more of like a just standard, you know, or do you want more of like a hero physique? And he's like, hero. I was like, respect. That is what I would want. Oh, good. Okay, I thought I merged those two together. They weren't merged yet. Thank God. Too big. You know what? I'm going to delete that. I'm going to just focus on raw shape right now because I feel like I'm getting too caught up in the details too early. And I think that's throwing me off. I'm trying to think of how it should be. I'm just going to sit here and take a look back. I might take this in the blender and play with some hard surface blocking out because there's some ways that Blender does hard surface modeling that makes it a little easier for me to mirror and manipulate the different meshes. So let's change it up. I feel like I'm having a little bit of issue in ZBrush just getting to the shapes quickly, and what is happening is that I'm not liking what I'm seeing as quickly, so I'm getting stuck on stuff. So let's export this. The stream might like dodge out, might get a little choppy as it exports and imports this headpiece, but we'll see. If it does, it shouldn't last for long. Okay, so let's go to export. Hopefully it won't be a huge file, it's only the head. Okay, let's bring it into Blender. If I can find it. So let me switch over to Blender. Here we go. Go one more time. Okay, let's import. This is where it might dip in and out. We'll see. Whoa! There we go. Okay. Apply a subdivision modifier on this, just to get it nice and round. Bring this down, bring it out more. Bring it in with the move tool. Oh, shoulders are too high. Way too broad of a chest, very barrel chested. Okay, this is the part I wanted to do. Flip that. Global there. I could just mirror it, I guess. Apparently not. What is happening? Where is it at? This is so weird. I never have an issue with this. I've never had the mirror modifier kind of not work for me. That's weird. I must have been doing something wrong. Mirror? Oh, I know what it was. I was doing something wrong. So I need to put it over here, bring that there. This is what I didn't want to do, really, though. That's why my brain knew what I was trying to do. My conscious self, it's so weird, didn't. I did do it right the first time. Oh. Yeah, see, that was the issue. All right, I'm just going to do this again. Do it the way I did it the first time. basically, I was trying to save myself from having to deal with stupid Jesus local location like modification and whatnot. Use things on the mirror modifier. It changes how you actually can like manipulate and move things on world. How was it? World space or local space? I'm sure everyone who's watching right now is like, okay, cool. If I modify it, there we go. Cool. All right, that's right. Doing that for now. I'm not going to keep this, by the way. I'm just going to bring it, like, get an idea for what I want to do quicker here in Blender, and then I'll just jump back into ZBrush and continue on. Try not to do much modeling in Blender these days because it just bouncing from one to the other just slows me down. Getting used to the tool in one and then bouncing back to the other, it just gets frustrating. I did not realize my monitor was in there. I am sorry. See if I can bring this in more so it's a little more zoomed in. Wow, what just happened? I have never seen that before. Wow, okay. I've never seen Blender do this before. What is happening tonight? So weird. There it is. So I must have turned that on by accident. Okay. Thank God I found that quick. course, symmetry wasn't turned on. Oh my god. Okay. I really just want to get a feel for his top here. Okay. Turn off mirroring a bit. It's just easier to move and grab things really quickly in Blender sometimes. So I feel like I've gotten to a place that I'm not loving it yet, but I do feel like it's giving me more quick, like the visual feedback for the development I'm doing here is quicker. So it's important to keep your artistic morale up. You know, you're working on something, you're just not feeling it, but you're not ready to give up. Like, change the environment a little bit. Maybe that will help, or maybe it won't. Won't hurt to try. Just gonna, whoa, bring that smooth in. I feel like this lo-fi music is making me a little sleepy though. Like I'm liking it, but at the same time, it's making me feel like I'm ready for bed. And it is not close to bedtime. Okay. Okay. Just looking at some inspiration again. Okay, so I think my issue is that I keep, this is something I know I've done before, but I don't deal with it too much, is that I try to make the top arm fit like next to, instead of kind of inside more, the chest. I think what that does is it makes my blocking out just not work that well. Whereas this feels better. Oh. So now I can take this info back, kind of how I made this, and feel like, okay, this is actually okay. And I can even shrink it now and still feel it could work. Or I can shrink it up. Put that up there like that. That would be cool. Okay. I think it's more of what I'm looking for. It feels better to me. I don't want to get too far into Blender and doing this because it might just get to a point where I'm feeling like, you know, doing too much work in here versus in ZBrush. And now I'm going to have to do it all again. More work in ZBrush when I should have just quit and went that way to begin with. All right, so I guess I can save this for now. Put it into Megaran folder. I'm just going to call it the Megaran. That should do it. And we'll jump back over to ZBrush now. Okay. It's looking okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can. I always want to show more of the application for you guys, but I guess that's fine. Let's turn this back on. Turn them legs off. I don't need those. I wonder if I could just do. I've never done this before, but I'm curious. If I just do one arm, or like, and then just manipulate it that way. Just have a hunch that this actually might work. It might not. It might just suck. But I'd like to see. We got plenty of time to work on this piece. The head came together faster than I feel like these normally do, so still got some work on it. Oof. Oof. Meh. Oh, that was too much. That was also too much. Reverse, reverse. Now it's gonna be like, are you sure you want to make that move? Yes, I'm sure. Thank you for asking, ZBrush. Maybe just a little bit smaller for now. Okay. See how these arms fit in. Back a little bit more. Actually, his head needs to move back more. So I'll put that back here. Move it up some. Whoa! What is that piece? Oh, one of the teeth must be masked. There we go. Okay. I was like, what was happening there? That was weird. Now we can jump back to this. Oh, that's not the piece. Alright, I'm just gonna kill these legs. They've done nothing but get in my way so far. There we go. I'm kind of digging that. What? What happened to this? I totally didn't see that before. Look, if you look straight on, you can't see it. If you turn it, oh my god! All right, all right. What is happening with this? Is this the piece that's giving me trouble, or is it this one? Dude, what the heck? Ah, okay. Let's try it again. All right, everything looks okay there. Foolishness. All right. I do kind of want the arms to be like a little silly and like, just like huge, like he's like a, bruiser. Like this is like the in the game would be like the more like heavy character, the tank. I think it's a cool like stylized way to make him look. Should go ahead, get out of here. Oops. Hide that, delete, and then I'm going to taper it again. This time try and do a bigger. Okay. Just like I can move forward in a much more, like I just want it to be like really stylized, really have some unique proportions to it and stuff, and I don't want to settle on it. I want to make sure that when I put this out, I feel like I'm really proud of it, and it's a piece that I can look back at anywhere from a month to a year from now and be like, oh, that was like one of my best pieces of the year. I just feel like in order to do that, it's going to take a lot more experimentation, trying to figure out where things go. Delete. 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 There we go. Got a lot of extra pieces here. Delete that guy. Oh, snap. That's what. My bad. Sweet. I'm so surprised I didn't delete anything by accident. I had the wrong tool selected there for a second. Oh, shit. I'm just inching my way up to see how big I can get this before it starts feeling just too ludicrous, I feel like my bar is pretty high. So we'll see. We'll see how stupid this gets. Turn up. Here we go. Oh, I didn't like that. I gave him like way too. Okay. Sometimes I try Dynamesh and like it just doesn't work, and I'm like, okay, I know I just did it right, and then I have to turn on the polygroup mode, and then I feel like ZBrush is like, oh, you got me. All right, I'll do it this time, I promise, and then it does it. Like I swear to God, I just did that shortcut, and it doesn't work. I think I'm at the point where maybe I can start putting the legs in. Just seeing how well that looks. Let me go ahead and match this back part a little bit. And do some cylinders. Make them tiny little legs. Mirror that. Ooh, those are really close to each other. Alright, so they need to be smaller than that if this is going to work. Also further apart. I think I'll take a standing break here in a second. It's when I really just take a visual break, step away from this for a bit because I've been focusing on the body sculpt, like blocking out, and I think I could just take a second or a minute to step back, clear my brain, say hi to my wife, I miss her, and come back to this and see how things are looking. I can make a selection here. Jesus, that took longer than it should have. 1. Let's do this to 30. That's fine. Well, this one didn't do the same. There we go. Whoa. Let's duplicate this guy over here. It's looking kind of uneven. Okay, so I think what needs to happen is this just needs to move out a little bit more. Be like that. And then, of course, I need to do this again. I need to do that again. Really, he's just gonna have a huge chest. That's what it means, because you can't have arms like that without a huge, wide chest to go along with it. I should also make them go back more, really. Whoa, not like that. You know, I like it though. It's starting to get to a place that I'm feeling like I like. I gotta put some sweet like sneakers on him, and I think this is gonna be a really cool project to do that with, because sneakers for me have always been like I'm like it's hard, it's like something that I don't know if I've ever been good at. I've kind of avoided doing shoes, but at the same time, they do look very cool when they're done right in 3D. It's like 3D sneaker art is very much an art in itself. They're like on Dribble, they're very popular. I don't really go on Dribble that much anymore, but there's just people over there like recreating Nike shoes and stuff like that. Really cool stuff. Just trying to see what it looked like here with the sleeve. And I can add this afterwards, but I want to see a little bit. I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna go on a little bit of a. Oh man, my whole setup today has been a little jacked. To go just stretch my legs, take a little mental break, come back to this. I think this is coming together. I'm just looking at it now. The arms are where I want them to be. The proportions are starting to get good. Let me just do one thing where I just maybe see if the head, if I made that bigger, if that would look better. I'm thinking so. I think it looks better that way. But then part of me also just like wants to see, like, what if you had like a really tiny head? It's fun either way. Yeah, maybe just a little bit bigger there. And then I just gotta keep bringing that back up, you know? It's weird, because like I'm not trying to make him look like he let me move this forward. He's like super swole, but at the same time, like, you know, I want to give him that hero physique that he was, you know, asking for. So, all right. So, uh, I will be right back, and yeah, I'll be about 5 minutes. Okay, back to it. Just make sure everything is turned on good. I hate that my monitor is like right. That's my monitor right here. So I move it over just a little bit. I don't know if I have the room to, but okay. Also help if my microphone was pointed in the right direction. All right. So yeah, I'm coming back up and I'm looking at this and I like the direction it's going. I don't think I need to get crazy and spend a lot of time going in a different direction now. I think this is good. I'll keep moving forward. Should have got more water when I was downstairs. That's okay. Whoa. Whoa, that was weird. I saw that shrink it up above. Let's do it again. And then, there we go, we're done. Nightmare fuel. Just gotta... There we go. You keep doing muscular characters. I need to do some lanky, skinny characters like a golem or something. But I think I'm gonna have the opportunity to do that come the next piece, which is gonna be a Halloween piece. So I have a deadline of about a week now. So this is due a little bit before next Friday. I'll probably finish it up beginning of next week. Send it over. Might get some feedback. We'll see. But I estimate I'll be able to start working on the Halloween piece that week, mid next week, probably, maybe end of next week. And then we have Halloween week coming up after that, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to work on Halloween. I love Halloween. It's just like, I don't know. It's like the most themed holiday. I feel like, other holidays are about celebrating something in particular, whereas like Halloween is just about, at least here in where modern day America, where we grew up in the 80s and 90s, and my generation, I'm saying rather, having a very just celebrating Halloween to celebrate it, just to dress up and have fun celebrating characters and creepy things that terrify us, but also make us, enjoy TV and movies and books. And I think it's because it's like one of the few creative holidays we really have. Like Christmas, you can be creative and stuff, but Christmas does feel like it's in celebration of, a day, whereas Jesus' birthday. So it's always kind of like lingering, Some people go to Mass. Halloween is just about dressing up for us, eating candy, hanging out with friends, family, community. It's got a big community vibe to it. It's probably like one of the more, like, you think about it, like it's probably one of the biggest community days in the United States. I would say the second one, and this is just my very uneducated opinion, just looking at how family and colleagues and stuff tend to hype up the different holidays. The other one I would say would be St. Patrick's Day, because the adults just go off, especially the younger single and looking to have fun crowd. Just got out of college, but college hasn't got out of them yet. So St. Patty's Day, like the pub crawls on St. Patty's Day, holy crap! Like that is a huge community event. Yeah, Halloween I think is for me like what I observe as one of the biggest community holidays. I'm not talking about like decoration. I'm just talking about the fact that like what Halloween is for a lot of people is getting dressed up and going out, and if you have family or just why is this doing that? Sorry. Around the neighborhood, and oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Select all, please. Sorry guys, having trouble selecting the mesh here. Did that work? Okay, I think that worked. I hope he likes this. He's probably not expecting it the way that it is. But I think it'll be fun. I think he'll dig it. And my hope is that maybe he can use the model for future stuff, or maybe even do like a little Mega Ran, I don't know, collectible. Maybe he wants to use it for an NFT or something like that, completely open. I don't do NFTs or anything like that. I've had people talk to me about them and try to get me interested in them, and I'm not of the camp where I think NFTs are like this crazy, stupid, trend, and people are just on a hype train about it. I think that there is something there, but at the same time, it is still very new. I think we're still figuring a lot out about it. And I don't think it's the type of thing that needs to be jumped on per se. If it was something that I needed to jump on, then it probably wouldn't be something like now, because I won't be able to get in on something, in the future. Like that's not what the NFT hype is. It's people are predicting it's, one of the first signs of like, I think what a true metaverse could be in our world. So, and also, a new way to just look at art, and not look at art, but collect and observe art, especially digital art, which I think is good. Digital art for a long time has not gotten its dues, so to speak, and I think NFTs are a great way to just add a little bit more. It's not that they weren't legitimate, but like, I don't think that digital art gets the respect it deserves by the art world outside of the digital art community. I just see some of the most amazing, crazy stuff online, and it's just mind-blowing to me that in some way, if you're not online, you have a very low. I guess I'm speaking too broadly here, because there's so many people online that will never see so many things that that I've seen, and vice versa, But yeah, I think it's nice to see the digital art community coming up a little bit. I've seen some very popular digital artists now doing auctions by what was traditionally very bougie and upscale and somewhat exclusive auction houses, and that to me is like, whoa, like the game is changing. Something is changing. And I don't think people still know exactly where it's going. I just don't really want to invest a lot of time in it right now, because I just want to make this stuff and get into 3D. I think 3D printing to me is the more exciting area, because as NFTs and stuff like that are a really cool way to allow digital artists to have a space where their art is treated with uh, a certain level of rarity and exclusivity. I think the opposite is the truth for digital printing, where now digital artists can give tangible access to their digital artwork if it's made in 3 dimensions. And that to me is just so cool. Like if you have a 3D printer, I have 2 3D printers. The idea that I can just boot one up and go online, find someone's sculpted piece of work like this, download it, sometimes even for free. There's so many free digital art 3D files out there. It's just wild. It's just wild that you can now basically just 3D print your interest. It's surreal to think that that's where we're at, and it feels like something that, like, I look at a lot of stuff that we have right now, technology, this microphone, the computer, everything, even medicine and stuff, like, so much about what we have access to now is insane. And it's just so boring and so uninteresting because we see it every day, We don't care. We don't care because we've had it. We've had it for some time. We're so used to it. And it's cool to think that someday 3D printing and digital art, like NFTs and stuff like that, are all going to be the same thing. People are just going to be like, yeah, we've always had that. That's nothing new or interesting. And then I wonder what will be new and interesting to them. What will the next big thing be? It's probably the saddest thing I think about when like just about experiencing life. It's like, okay, so when I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, when you're knowing that you're at the end of your life, you're gonna miss your family first and foremost, and be sad about that, knowing that you're gonna miss so much of their lives and stuff. But then also, I think what is sad too for me is the idea that, like, this is it, like what you got to experience ends here, but life itself keeps evolving and changing. And why is that doing that? I don't know why it's going down that way. It's so random. Try to do a shoe rather. Yeah, it's like, wow, like you're gonna miss out on a lot of things, a lot of new advancements and ways that technology is going to change our lives and the earth. Hopefully even more so beyond. I hope we start traveling into space someday and figuring out a way to live beyond Earth. And not because Earth isn't suitable. Let's 100% fix Earth before we go abandoning it for somewhere else. Like that's not the answer. Also, like, why would we want to do that? Like Earth is our home. This is where we come from. We should respect it. We should treat it with so much more love and tender care than we do. The idea of just like abandoning it for another planet just seems so like inhuman. just hide this. I think it's also sad too because we all live kind of, experiencing the human story here on Earth. Where we came from, tragedies, every good thing that's happened, all the history we know. And we know it keeps going on, And it's the privilege of the future generations to experience that and see our present as past. It's like, man, I would really love to see it too, I'd really love to know what happens, where we go, what do we discover. I both love and dread the idea of alien interaction because in some way I think, if us ever coming in contact with a sentient, intelligent alien race would be so cool, and just what a awesome, fantastic thing that is now our reality. At the same time, and seeing how we treat each other, animosity we have for some of the just stupidest reasons, it's like, man, just for our race and for our ideas, most of which has no impact on one another, like the things that we don't like each other for, has nothing to do with anything, really. I would hope we get over our bullshit, so to speak. I just realized I've been streaming without showing the progress. I am so sorry. My bad, guys. It says there's 2 viewers on, but I doubt they're viewing because someone would have pointed that out. I'm just going to turn this for a bit. I don't want to get stuck on the shoes too much. That's definitely a finer detail later down the road. But let me go ahead and just... Whoa. Do I not have symmetry turned on? There we go. Let's expand that down a little bit. What we can do is remesh the crap out of this, and then I'm just going to extract this at a very low level. Just add some souls to it real quick. Some souls. That was not as much as I wanted to do. What is going on here? Alright, that's fine. Merge that down into it. Yes. There we go. Okay, cool. So this is pretty much the block out here, Still got a lot of work to do on the chest and stuff, but that's the proportions it's gonna have. wanted to move it forward is what I was trying to do. Here we go. Okay. Got the arms. I don't want to work on that yet. I pop the chest out a little bit more. Get out of here. So, trying to think about what I could. What's the next best thing to work on? We got quite a bit to do. We got hands, shoe detailing, posing, really getting the shirt down. You know, should turn this other piece on because it's actually pretty influential to keep on. Whoa. Oh my god. That's fine, I don't care. Ooh, okay. Just carve that out a little bit. Also, I'm like, you know, some pretty big. Maybe not so much, but maybe I do need to raise the neck up a lot. Okay. Find that shoe. Whoa! I have done that so many times tonight. You'd think I would learn. But I don't. You know what I need to do? Make like that bigger back there. Part of me feels like I should really push his arms out more. You know? You bring those forearms up a bit, hide them a bit more. Turn off those for a second. I do want to give him sort of like a futuristic look here because his song uh, has some. Let's just say that there's some ships in the video, and he's in one of them, and it's kind of futuristic. I feel like I'm saying too much, even though it's probably not a big deal. So it would be cool to give him like some futuristic gear. I'm actually debating whether or not I should give him, the Mega Buster. Because he is Mega Ran. Gotta have the Mega Buster. But I don't know if it necessarily fits this cover. Alright, so I'm going to put all this stuff into a new subtool folder called Body. I'll break it up into torso and then legs. Just do one more here. Sorry if I'm not so talkative tonight. I'm a bit tired. I actually think it's the music. So, ironically enough, I had the music playing for the first time ever on the stream, and I think it's just making me feel like I'm ready to go lay in bed and relax. Effective. So I might have to find some more uplifting or higher energy music for the stream. Let's see how far I can. What the hell's going on here? Move these arms out. Oh my god. I have been so bad with that tonight. Okay. So if I move this out more, actually I can just hide those. Is that what yeah, okay. And then just play with this more. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Ah. Come back. I have not done tonight. I have not done. And of course I can't do it. I think I have an example somewhere. But my stickers. I don't think I have one up here. Dang, I keep forgetting to bring my wallet up here. I should just bring the stickers up. But you can see on the screen I got a little I'll mail you free stickers. If you're watching, you want some free Not Real Toy stickers? They're pretty cool. They're metallic, really good quality. And they're of the little logo of NERT you see spinning around there. I will mail you some. Just do what the little description says. Follow Not Real Toys on Twitch. And then email me at hello@notrealtoys.com. Just with your name, the place I can mail them to, and I will send them to you. No strings attached, as I say. It's just send love and thank you for the support. Following Not Real Toys. This is a very new stream, and any support that I get, and any viewers, anyone who just sits. If you sit and lurk, awesome. If you interact, awesome. If you came one time and you're not gonna you forget about it, fine. I hope you do come back. But yeah, it's just nice. It's nice to know that people are watching, and it's not to the ether. Okay, I think I'm gonna back it up. I think he got a little too wide there, and we need to turn the sleeves back on, and those go in more. Okay, I think that's good. I do feel like actually this shirt might be a little too long. I don't know. I mean, his hands are going to be... Let's just see here. So if we move all this up, that's not bad. I think that's actually a little bit better. I want to make this feel like you can print it and it'll be something cool to put on your desk. So if you're a fan, you're like, oh yeah, I got this cool Mega Ran piece. It's like his little video game avatar. Okay, let's work on some hands. Hands are hard. They are very hard. Probably more for me than a lot more seasoned artist. I would say I'm semi-seasoned. Like, I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm still very young at doing this stuff. Not young, like, physically. I'm getting less and less of that. Okay. I can actually just turn everything else off and focus on hands for now, because it doesn't matter how big I make them in relation to everything else. I can scale down the hand once it's done. So there's a few key rules. First off, the inner hand is always higher than the knuckle. So if you look at this, here is where the inner hand is, and the knuckle is slightly lower. So it's like there. You can't see on the stream. But anyway, yeah, see? So I try to get that right. And it doesn't really matter. This is a stylized piece. I can do whatever I want with it. I'm going to make some chunky hands. Some blocky, AAA studio animated Disney-like hands, something like that, or they're very square. The first thing I do is I start off with one finger, and I duplicate it up, and I make it about half the size, and then I turn it just a smidge. Oops. Push that back more. Push out like that. And then basically do the same thing again. This time with that. And let's do an auto group so we can see exactly where all these are. So 1, 2, 3. Make this one just a little bit smaller. So now I have my bends. I can merge these down, auto group them. That's what it looks like. And I place my index finger first. Actually, I'm going to duplicate that just so I have one. Hide it. Now I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. Index finger, duplicate, pinky, duplicate but make smaller. And this basically informs how much space I have to play with for the other two fingers at the top here. The index finger, let me see here. So the index finger and the ring finger. The index finger is still a little bit higher. So I'm just going to push that down a little bit. that there. It's funny, the actual first knuckle is kind of at exactly where the so like the first knuckle of the pinky, if you go across, is almost exactly where the index finger starts. Not quite as low, but pretty close. And then the last one here. And again, this is just some basic, me trying to use real life anatomy to help inform, but it's a stylized piece, so it doesn't have to be that way. You can really do what you want, I just find that going off in the anatomy helps me get to a place that I like quicker. And a lot of people do it. So it's a good safe bet. I'm not going to make the hand. The mistake I've been making for a while is that I've been making the palm, the everything of the hand but the fingers much longer than I need it to. I don't have to do that. Knuckles, okay, it's all pretty flat. That's fine. Bring this over more with that. And then I'm going to duplicate this guy and bring him down to be the thumb. The thumb only has 2 knuckles you really see. Like we observe, I mean. And the thumb starts down lower than the rest of the fingers. So I'm going to bring this into here. I'm just going to turn it out. So it's something like that. Oh, it should be actually much lower. There we go. And I'm just going to play with the meat of the hand for a bit. Let's maybe just bring this down. Okay. Increase the thickness of that for a second. Play with that. Put some preliminary knuckles in there. That one's a little too high. Smooth that out. I'm going to bring the bottom of that hand down just a little bit. Give it a little more of a rectangular shape instead of a triangle. And just make it wide. I'm still not... There we go. Need to bring this in more. Okay. Actually, I'm going to smooth out those bumps a little bit because I do want the hands to be a little more in line with the top. All right, so that's my quick and dirty hand. I'm going to now merge all these down, duplicate, hide, original, and I'm just going to do a quick Dynamesh. And I'm just going to smooth these out. I'm going to bring that Dynamesh down just a little bit. Actually, you know what? Do Dynamesh. And then I'm going to do the ZBrush. See how that goes. Because that will help me smooth out this piece a little bit quicker. Now I still want like the blocky lines on the hands, but I don't want it to be so rigid. There's like a good, I don't know, happy medium there, Something like this. smooth out the fingertips, or the finger bottoms rather, and give them some shape. Get out of here. Plump them up a bit. Just make them feel more finger-like, you know? Whoa, I don't know what happened there. I'm just dynameshing a lot to get smoother surfaces. As I smooth a lot of this out, it only goes so far. Dynameshing helps me redo the geometry so it gets a new bit of data to smooth out. I'm not loving this yet, to be honest. So I might have some reworking to do here. Let's see. I'm going to turn this down to a very low level just to get some quick smoothing going on here. I'm, I guess, a little impatient. Had some dents down to define the knuckles a little bit better. Just kind of bring that down, bring that down. Just a quick and dirty way to kind of add knuckle definition, and then I'll add lines and stuff for more detail. We are hitting the 3-hour mark, and I'm feeling kind of tired, so I think I'm going to wrap it up soon. Get to a good place with this hand, and then put it near the arm, see how things look, check out the scale of the hand. I won't get into detailing the hand too much on this stream. That'll probably happen a little bit more off stream. And then this is actually the last stream of the week. Now I realize it. The next stream I'll be doing is on Tuesday of next week. And I believe the schedule we're moving forward with is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's going to be 3 nights of streaming. Good chunk of time to really work on a good set of like projects and show progress real time. Right now, I work on it on the stream, and then I'll go off the stream and continue working on it just to make use of my time. Make sure projects don't just sit around, and I don't want to lose interest in things. And I think when I leave something to kind of sit for a while, it's easy to just lose passion for the project, or want to move on to something else sooner. and then you start to get resentful that you didn't get done, and it just is like it's like, ugh, I should have done it, but you know, I just want to go where my energy takes me, and I think that's the healthiest thing to do. So I'm excited to do the 3 nights in a row. I think it's a good chunk of time. Definitely get my energy, you know, exhausted, and then I'll have a good little bit of recharge time between streams where, you know, I get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you know, good 4 days of rest. Where I'll probably still be sculpting, but I'll, you know, won't have to be on for the camera, so to speak, because I'm so on for the camera. These hands don't look quite chunky enough. I want to make them chunkier, wider. So I don't know if I'm going to stick with this. It's one of the reasons I duplicated the original right here, so I can play with those values more. But let's just turn on everything else. And I don't even care that I'm going to rescale this hand without making a duplicate of it. I'm just going to do it to see this model with some hands real quick. What that looks like, how big they should be. Something like that. So I think that's showing me that the arms up here need to be a little bit smaller. What is this piece right here? Oh, that should be in the leg folder. There we go. Let's move that guy up a little bit. Get a little more chunk in the arms. Move that hand up. There we go, something like that. Whoa. There we have it. That's pretty much the stream for the night. I wanted to push it to 12, but I am just going very tired, and I reached a good point for the night. I think doing another half hour is me just doing it for the sake of it, and I'd rather rest up and have more energy for tomorrow. Put my energy to better use, you know. So yeah, that is Megaran as of today. Got a lot to do. Got to color the face, get the work on the hair a lot more. Figure out like really what his costume is going to be, because I don't want it to just be a t-shirt and jeans, although I think I would like to do a variant of that. I'm getting into like variants, you know. That's why I keep calling them standard and non-standard version, which is like, I feel like by saying that, someone in like the NFT community is like, yes, you should do that, and then, you know, but like, no, it's not for that. It's just to have different content to post, and then you know, put different versions of a 3D print up. But for this one, we'll do a little more of a spacey kind of vibe, and I'll see how the costume lends to that. I would like to keep him, you know, with short sleeves, so I gotta figure out a way to make a cool short sleeve sci-fi outfit, which is like, shouldn't be an issue, but I don't know. You really don't see t-shirts that often in sci-fi, I feel like. Not in like really exaggerated, stylized, you know, more video gamey sci-fi. TV sci-fi, sure. Especially like the lower budget shows, like the CW dramas and stuff like that. Or sci-fi dramas. Yeah. All right, well, I'm liking the proportions. I think I got to a good size of it. I'm actually liking the legs quite a bit, and I'm excited to work more on the shoes. I'm going to send him over a picture of this and just show how it's progressing. hope he likes it, and maybe get some feedback we can use for the next stream. Alrighty. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. That is our stream for the night. I hope the tunes and stuff like that were a nice add. I will get that figured out so it's a lot more integrated and not so hacked in like today. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Next weekend we'll wrap this up and then start another new project, the Halloween project, which I'm very excited for. I hope there's a good turnout for that one. Yeah. Okay. Have a good night. Trying to decide which screen to go on to. Donuts or good night? Good night.